Hi friends, we are going to start with the purchase transactions. So to start with, first we are making a purchase order. So purchase order, and yeah, we are selecting any vendor. So vendor A, and item, new item with batch. Let's create 10 pieces. Prices and store is W1. I've selected enter, and then item without batch, that quantity is a 10, and let's say price is 1000, and W1 is my warehouse code. So I have entered. So both I'm ready with the purchase order. I can add it. So after adding the new the document is passed. So to go back to the same document, we can say control left arrow key. So it will go back to the previous document, and control right arrow key is for the next document. Okay, that is the navigation facility. And another thing, control N is for the new document. Now here, since we have our date is the 25th today, so if we try to search the document, you can see all those 25th documents it is coming. But if you wanted to see the search from the earlier date, so we can select the document date and then try to search, and you will see even the earlier date documents are appearing here. So now here we are more interested in selecting the last purchase order. So double click on that line, and we have seen it. Now we wanted to create receipt, which is a warehouse site. Now we are doing copy to goods receipt and PO, and the goods receipt note comes in the picture. And here we have all those items which we have created in a purchase order first instance. It is all appearing here. And here one more thing need to notice is there is a two item created. One is a item with batch and one is not batch. So if that item is managed with batch is showing as a yes, it means we must create a batch, because this is a transaction. We are trying to receive the goods. So here, so control B, if I press, so the window appear for the batch selection. And since that is the first item which we are trying to create, the batch, you can see that it is highlighted. So here we have to define as a batch number B000, let's say B01. This is my batch number. But this one, maybe you might be having a multiple batches. So now let's say I have selected this row, and I'm creating more batches. So let's say at another time. Let's say I have created 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 batches. So my batch number first was B01, B02, B03, B04, B05. So this is maybe batch number you can put as a serial number or any information which you want. And then let's see, this is my manufacturing date is let's say today is only, and we can keep it as null also in case you don't want to have the manufacturing date and expiry date and all these things. You can keep it as empty also, or just for your information purpose. We have some of the item we are having a manufacturing and expiry date, another one doesn't have. So let's say I am creating a 2 here, 2, and here let's say 2, 2, 1, and let me put this one as a 3. We will have some different transactions. So we are done with this, and we are done, and then say add. So document is added, and now the goods receipt is done. Now since the goods receipt is done, and if there is some mistake, let's say you have received 10 items, but one was damaged, let's say one piece was damaged on each of the item. So copy to, let's say instead of making a purchase invoice, we are creating a goods return note as a one piece. Now here is a parcel quantity which we are going to return. So 1 and 1. And since this is a batch managed again, so we must press Ctrl B to select the batch, and there is only one item which we are managed as a batch. So now you can see those batch which we have created earlier on the GRPO goods receipt note, those batch are appearing here. So where on which batch we wanted to return from, so you must be knowing okay which batch you have created, and let's say from this 3 I wanted to return 1 from this particular batch only, and after we have selected, and you can see the quantity difference is 0 now, and let's press done, and then we add the document. So now we have returned 1 pieces from the GRPO, and from the GRPO, if we wanted to raise the purchase invoice, so the supplier has corrected the purchase invoice and he has sent us again. So now this time the purchase invoice is remaining with the 9 pieces only, because 1 piece we have already returned. Now here we are going to just say add, done. So purchase invoice is created, and in case after purchase invoice is raised, in case if you wanted to have some differences with the supplier and you want to return the material of some of the pieces, so you can do that again. So let's say copy to credit note, and let's say again 1 pieces we have returned, which we are expecting we have received the credit note from the supplier. So here we have selected 1 pieces, and here Ctrl B again because we are making it out, and then this time from this batch B051 we are taking it out, and done, and add. So we are done with the credit note. Now one more thing I would like you to focus is in the same time all the journal entries are made, because this purchase order is non-financial document, other are financial documents, so every places there is some journal entry has been posted inside. So I'm starting with the goods receipt note, and if you see the journal entry here, so what we have done is inventory account is debited, and goods received uninvoiced means like the goods is not yet, purchase invoice is not yet raised, so that's why this is the control account which is going to be reversed back in a further document. So inventory we have created as a debit and this one as a credit. In the goods return, if you see, the same thing is going to happen. Goods received uninvoiced. Okay, so there was a 2 items, so that's why it is showing you the different line of journal entry. And goods received uninvoiced, you can see it is getting debited and inventory is getting credited. The same vice versa what we have done here on this one. Now in the purchase invoice we are having a vendor is getting credited, and goods received vice versa as it was going on the goods return, you can see as a debiting, and the rest it is here 9 pieces, and VAT account, which is input tax, is getting debited here. So that's all, end of the purchase module. Thank you very much. See you on our next video.